We gonna get straight to it. Here's the clip from last week.
How am I weak? I'm not weak. Oh, really? I want to end it with this question in mind. If a person is oblivious to their weak, does that make it any less weak?
Okay, so the question was, if a person is weak, but they don't admit their weakness, does that make them less weak? The answer is still yes. The reason why I'm gonna say that is because just because you don't feel like you're weak, just because you don't acknowledge that you're weak, doesn't mean that you're not. So, peep game, it's not your fault, but it is your problem. The bigger agenda is basically to make you so mentally weak that you fold under pressure and that you won't be willing to fight for what you know is right. How do they do this? Well, they do it through video games. They do it through porn and lust. They do it through food. Yeah, food. They do it through drugs, alcohol, and they do it through the media. So all these sources that they're like pushing down your throat in all reality are the same sources that are holding you back. So some people may ask, okay, how are they holding me back? Because I do all of these things. I play video games, I watch porn, I do food, I eat whatever food I want, I take drugs, you feel me? I watch whatever media, but I'm still getting to what I'm trying to do. Okay, bet. So the only question to you is, why would you not want to be better? Like why would you want to like stay at that level? That's not a flex. That you're still accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish and you're still doing these things behind closed doors like that. That's not a flex. You feel me? Okay, bet. So like, why are these things necessarily bad, Jose? The thing is, these things cause insane amounts of dopamine in your brain. So you're essentially rewarding your brain for doing minimal effort. So you're accustoming or you're making your brain used to doing mediocre work and then receiving like massive amounts of dopamine or massive amounts of result from that. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is, this will kill your desire for motivation and it'll kill your desire to grow. How so? Because if you are constantly rewarding yourself for mediocre things, why would you ever think that your brain would want to be willing to stick through something hard in order to get the result? Like, in order to, get that body that you want, you got to put in work in the gym. In order to get your business to a certain level, you have to put in work behind the scenes. So why would your brain ever commit to something that hard if you're just rewarding it for watching porn? You know what I'm saying? So what this is gonna do is, like, when your brain is just constantly flooded with dopamine, the reward centers of your brain are constantly being tapped into, you will, number one, start to lose focus. And like, I mean focus on the things that you like actually should be doing. Like, I'm not even gonna name examples because people already know what they should be doing. It's really easy. Like, it's just hard to execute. That's the hardest thing. But in all reality, it's really easy to like get where you're trying to get to. It just takes patience and it takes some effort and some mental capacity and mental energy. But in all reality, it's not really hard. So listen, the average human brain attention span right now is 7 seconds. How do you ever expect to achieve something great if you can't focus on something more than 7 seconds? You get what I'm saying? They speak of self-acceptance, but what it is really a cover-up for mediocrity and the acceptance of not putting enough work in order to live. So they kind of fool you into telling yourself that, oh, like, no, I love myself how I am. When in reality, they just want you to feel good for not doing the work that actually comes with achieving greatness. I got that from Alex Hormozy, by the way. First, they push the BS down your throat, right? Then they make you comfortable with doing the BS that they put down your throat. And then on top of that, they make you accept yourself for accepting the BS that they told you to accept. So you're just gonna keep constantly accepting the BS. You get what I'm saying? At that point, you're no threat at all because you won't stand up for what you actually believe in. Let that be a bigger cause. Let that be standing up, even standing up to your boss. Like, if you're constantly making it seem that, oh, that you love yourself and that you like accept yourself the way you are, then where is the room for growth? You get what I'm saying? Like they tell you, oh, accept yourself, love yourself, but they're making you blind to the fact that you have weaknesses. You get what I'm saying? Like, but for everybody, that weakness is different. That's when you're gonna have to come to, you know yourself, which these things don't allow you to do. You get what I'm saying? Because when you busting nuts to porn, how can you ever understand what you actually like in a woman or in a female? You get what I'm saying? Just different things like that. Once you start listening to different types of music and then you have those thoughts in your brain, how do you know where to go? Because you have so many other thoughts in your head that are not yours, that are preventing you from actually achieving what you want to achieve because you have no focus. So I hope this is making sense. Okay, so what is the solution? How do we get to a point where we can actually like focus on our goals and not care what society is telling us? Listen, it's simple. Cut out the things that you know you have to cut out. Live that boring life for a certain period of time and use your time wisely. I'm kind of giving you ambiguous tips because at the end of the day, only you know what you have to cut out. But you know you got to cut some things out. At the end of the day, only you know what you really want to achieve in life. I can't tell you, and I won't tell you. Third of all, only you know what's holding you back. Sometimes people want to reach out to other sources to tell them what's wrong with them, when in all reality, you're not even at the point where you've maxed out your current situation. You know that. So max out the things that you have to max out and then search for more knowledge. People just like to consume mad knowledge, don't apply none of it, and then trip about why they not getting results. I don't understand. Listen, take self-accountability, understand that it's on you, and understand that nobody is gonna come out here and get it for you. You're gonna have to get on your own. So, let's go.